Joining us on Can Do FM today, we have Phil Cunningham. Welcome to Can Do FM, Phil.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you are performing at the Coronation Hall, which is great news for everybody in this area because the Coronation Hall, as you probably know, has been closed now, obviously over COVID, but it has been sort of slow really to get going again. So it's great to hear that there are acts scheduled for the Coro. You're performing with your partner Ally Bain. Do you want to tell us all about it, please?
Well, Ali and I have played the Coronation Hall many times in the past. The promoter being an old colleague of mine, and he's trying to get Gordon Jones. He was in the band Silly Wizard with me, and he's trying to move music along in that area. We're lucky enough to be chosen by him to play several times. Always a great night there. The audience are great, and I think this is us actually coming back to play live for real for the first time in 2 years. We had 45 dates scheduled in Scotland over August and September, and that came down to 7. So we were thinking that this whole tour might be cancelled, but we're more than delighted to be setting out tomorrow morning and heading your way.
Great.
And it'll just be the usual Ali and Phil night, you know. We'll sit and we'll play lots of tunes and we'll chat to the audience, and it's a feel good night. It's not anything it's not an educational night.
Yeah. I mean, how So what is it, traditional folk?
Yeah, it's based on traditional folk. A lot of it is contemporary music that I've written in the style of, it's all written in and around that. And Ali and I are huge fans of strong melodies. So like we'll play music from anywhere, Sweden, French, Canada, Scotland, Ireland, it doesn't matter. So if it's a strong melody, we'll play it. Partial to, as most Scots people are, we're at our happiest when we're miserable. Nice. So we play lots of nice, sad, slow airs and reels and jigs and the usual, and Ali's an incredible fiddle player. He's 75 years old now and still playing up an absolute storm.
Fantastic. And where do you find your music from?
Folk music it's pretty organic. You bump into someone and it's like a wee sponge. You get a tune from them, or you hear something at a session. We all sit around about now and again at festivals, backstage playing, and you're constantly learning tunes. And when I'm not learning tunes, I'm writing them. I write tunes nearly every single day, and if they're good enough, then we'll put them on stage.
Oh, well, that's great. I mean, I presume, I don't really know much about folk music. I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm quite ignorant about it, but I would presume that that's how folk music has passed on over the millennia, really. It's a bit like the old epic poetry, that you...
Exactly the same. There's a term for it, the carrying stream, which is like the music, it's picked up and it begins and it gets passed along person to person to person. Nowadays, with technology, I mean, it has become, in some senses, more formalised. I was a professor at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, where they did a BA and then a B Mus in traditional music. So now, it's being written, it's being, they're teaching how to play by ear, but how to do things a bit more formally so that you can join in with other musicians. Like orchestras and communication between musicians is key. And it's kind of nice to see it going that way, because folk music has been, there's a stigma. People tend to pigeonhole music quite a lot. Orchestral music, classical music, jazz. I think music is music, and provided we can communicate, then there's a place for us all to collaborate. And there's a lot of great collaborations going on these days. Ali and I have done what we do forever because we do it well. It's good. It's a good combination of what we do, and it's very simple for people. They just come and they listen to nice tunes and have a few beers and enjoy themselves.
Sounds great.
It's good, and it's great for us. And we did do 7 shows in Scotland this month, and they were fantastic. They were all sold out, and the audience were so excited to be out at a gig. The feel good factor was amazing during the shows. So we're hoping that the same. I think people might still be a little bit nervous, but everybody takes care. That's all you have to do. And,
exactly.
People are wearing masks in the theatre. You don't know if they're laughing at your jokes or not.
That's true. I don't know. That's a good thing, maybe.
Maybe. But we have 14 gigs pretty much all in a row, and we're going all around England and taking a ferry into Swansea in Wales for one gig. Mm. So we're hoping that the gods are good to us and that we'll be able to get around the country and do all the gigs that we have planned.
Fantastic. So this is tomorrow evening, Friday evening, at the Coro. Tickets available at the box office, folks. So give them a call or go onto the website. It sounds great, Phil, and
we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's great. We will see. I will endeavour to get there myself. I do have another thing on actually, but I'll try and get out of it actually because yours sounds better.
Well, we'll see you there if you make it.
All right, then. That's great. Yeah, and perhaps next time you're back, you never know, you could come into the studio and do some live music for us.
Sure, it's been done before.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much, and have a great night.